what it is, what it looked like. Welcome to the channel. I'm always ready, and I just want to do a brief cap of my thoughts concerning the First Berserker Khazan. I've uploaded a couple of videos about my playthrough on the demo, and that was just really some montages of it with some music, right? Because I just wanted to make something quick and get it out here. I am thoroughly impressed with what I've gotten to play so far in this game. And to be honest with you, I haven't been excited about a game quite like this in a long time. I think it has weight to be a game of the year contender for sure. I know it's early on, but we're gonna go over some of the things what I believe makes that the case, starting with just the visuals and the way it runs on the game, right? There's a detail in here, but there's also some cell shading taking place, which makes it an interesting case for the hardware to push on. I haven't had any problems like running at 1440p on a 4060 Ti. I believe I was at like 120 FPS or something like that. But I mean, it's great. And even if it weren't, I believe I pushed everything at one point. Let me see. Upwards in the 80s, maybe. Yeah. So with everything like on high and maxed out in this section with all these particles and everything running around, I'm at 92 FPS, 102. And then like if I go and let me see here, where's the, because I have 120 cap. If for whatever reason, if I wanted to turn that on, then we're almost like upwards of 120 FPS. So it's slightly under 60 FPS. Plays great though. Yeah, see, I'm hitting 120 depending on what's happening on the screen. So I'll take, 99, 101. I mean, this is great. Now, as far as the visuals goes, also it's immersive. Like I said, these particle effects happening, this lighting, right? It's amazing. The details up here. Now, this might look slightly different because I am using RTX HDR and I've modified it a bit. So keep that in mind with my performance. It'll be higher. RTX HDR is an overlay because this game doesn't have it natively. I'm hoping that it does when it actually releases. But dude, like, look at this game. Looks incredible. The snow. Now we don't have any roll, but you can see like the snow kicking up and stuff like that. So there's that. Also, there's this old lady here.
The blessings of the three go with you.
Voice acting. I don't think I can touch this anymore. This is how you end the demo. Now, one of the other things I want to touch on also is what I think this has going for it is the sound design. So just listen to this for a second. Like that little effect on the ground, but it all sounds like visceral and heavy. Like if we switch to, let's try the greatsword. First of all, that looks sick, and it even look at that lighting detail right there on these angles. All right, I think there's a move here. Let me figure out how do I do this. There we go. So when that comes out, visceral, dude. The combos, and it's just basic stuff. I'm pretty sure there's more. Like the spear. And then so this is some of the stuff I left out of the video in the montages, but like the sound design is crazy. Like I'm so enjoying this. The combat, it does allow you to lock on also, right? So you click in the right stick on the controller, turns the camera like a quick turn. The one thing that I did have a gripe about, it's working now. Maybe it was just my controller, but like when I was trying to block, it just was not working all the time. There was like a slight delay. The scale of this game is awesome. Matter of fact, yeah, they don't let that down because it's over. That's unfortunate. But when you're climbing as well, like you have the scale that you have to think about. Let me see. Now it does save itself some processing power, as you can see, like right there at the very end of that. Like the further things are away from your character, I think they drop down to like 30 FPS. So there's that type of scaling going on. I noticed. You can correct me if I'm wrong on the number, but it's definitely doing a, I don't know, for a lack of a better term, like a slowing down effect, or like a culling effect, as it were, like on things as they move further away. But like the actual environment itself doesn't lose that detail. It's just the animation itself. But the combat feels great. There's a learning curve to it. The patterns are really nice to pick up on. You can fight multiple enemies at once and not feel completely overwhelmed. I was playing this at like normal difficulty. I'm not sure if it'll have something greater once it releases, but right, like it just felt great. And design choice on the character, I know that hasn't been the case with a lot of these types of games that come out, but like when you change the attire, like you actually see that changed on the character in game, which is a nice touch. Let's see if we just take that back off. So I'm just going to show you for an example here. Oh wow, yeah, I didn't. Oh yeah, I did get that dude's gear, didn't I? Is that? Wait a minute. What else did I get? Oh, I didn't get everything. Dang. Wait a minute. Nice. That quick step. I love the specials in this game. Everything just feels like meaty. Hard to explain if you're not holding it like on the controller. Let me know if you've played with mouse and keyboard, if it feels the same way. I typically don't play games like this with M&K, but I'm just loving it. It has a nice story arc development to it. I mean, it's typical like revenge arc or whatever, but like how this character is going to like play out this story with this legion that's he's got going on. And it's the first, so I don't know if we're gonna meet like an unfortunate end with this particular berserker or how that plays out, but like fighting like the human enemies, like yetis, demons, other stuff, like I think this game is gonna hold up and has a lot of replay value to it. I just wanted to quickly get some thoughts out here for this. Like I just haven't been this excited for a game in a long time, and it runs great. It scales nicely. Like this is using DLSS 4, so it is injected in the game if I remember. I'm wondering if you could even tell. But I'm just, it's awesome. And I've been trying to get the word out lately because the game is about to release, just to try the demo and give it a spin and see what you think, especially for you all who have played a lot of Souls likes Elden Ring, the Soul series, what your thoughts are on it. I don't miss jumping at all. It's just very, very aggressive, very confrontational. You don't really have to just block. Like I try to, it encourages you to parry, right? To get right up in their face and just take the fight to them. So yeah, man, I think early access is March 24th and then the game releases on the 27th. So man, if you're not into what just released, I know Shadows just came out, so I'm looking forward to trying that. Actually, I really love the franchise, so be looking to get back into that soon. But my focus right now is on this game because I think at the end of the year, we're still going to be talking about how awesome it was to go through this environment. But that's what I got. If you've played it, let me know. If you haven't, get on it so that we can have a further discussion. But until next time,